Hi, I'm Eddie. I'm in Year 10 at St Peter's C High School in Stoke-on-Trent. And over the past few weeks, our teacher has been setting us work on the learning platform. It's helpful because you can access it at home as well as in school. When you go on the website, it'll tell you whether you have homework or not to do, so you don't have to worry about searching. It's very interactive. Like, you can have discussions over different. You can give your opinion in different cases. Not just in science, but for any other subject.
My name is Daniel. I'm in Year 10 and I go to St Peter's High School in Stoke-on-Trent. In the learning platform, we get set work. It comes up as a pop-up, so just go straight onto the link, and then it gets you to the work. Just like Eddie said, you could do discussions and things like that. Well, you get to chat with other people on there, on discussions and things. Teacher could comment on them, and then you get work set, and that's basically it. It's just more interactive because more young children nowadays, they prefer to go on their computer and things. Yeah. So, and textbooks nowadays are boring. They are. I find them boring. It's better than textbooks.
My name's Gill Finan and I'm a part-time science teacher at St Peter's High School in Stoke-on-Trent. They're the class that I first used the lesson on the learning space with. They were in quite a difficult group, both hard-working boys, but the rest of the group not very focused. And it was a way of making sure that they got access to the higher learning stuff that I didn't always have time to deliver. Because just of the general ability of the group, and in those learning space pages, I always try and put some extra links so they can go off and do their own independent learning. Because I think it's great for that. I mean, I know Daniel has looked at what was coming up. You know, is reading ahead. We all started in school having training and doing interest spaces, so we all tried to make them look as nice and pretty and all singing, dancing as we could. We've got the basic learning interest spaces that parents can look at so they can see the structure of a particular course, like this is the core science, so parents can see the type of topics that are covered. But what I've then done is, if you click on these links here, it takes students into the learning spaces. Now you allocate who gets access to these, and all the topics are again down there, but in these are the tools that the students can use, grade descriptors of the syllabus, past exam papers, homework sheets. And what I've started doing now is putting lessons on here. Yeah, so we'll start off, I'll start with task 1, which is watch the video, and then while they're watching it, start thinking about what properties we need for fuels.
What makes a fuel a good fuel?
A good fuel for me is a fuel that's reliable and will keep this truck on the road through winter and summer.
The ideal fuel for me is one that's safe around the home, especially with these two.
I need a fuel that burns with a very hot flame.
I need a fuel that's light and easy to carry.
So play that through, and then we have, like I say, had a discussion about the properties. If I want to time the discussion, like here, you have 5 minutes. Click on there and it takes me straight to a timer. We talk about watch the video clip, talk about the properties of fuels, and then I say, well, I've got a nice easy way to remember it. And then these for task 2 link to BBC Learning Zone, which will play. It's also got homeworks on there, which if you can either give the sheets out or the students can link straight to it. But if you set homeworks up in the mark book, it will come up when the students log into their area, that they can then just go straight to the homework and do it online if they want to submit it online, or they can print it off and do it. So really everything for the lesson is all on one page, which is great for me because it keeps reminding me of what I'm doing next. which is always useful, especially if you've got a lively class. Don't have to walk round with lots of paperwork, because with me working part-time I'm in lots of different classrooms, so it keeps it very contained. But the really nice thing is that students, and I know they've done this, is they've gone home and looked at the lesson again. Maybe they didn't quite get something, maybe they wanted to watch the video again, and they have used it. And also, if students are away ill, you can direct them there, so you know they're not missing anywhere near as much. And I think they find that far more interesting than if you sent a textbook home and said work through this passage and that passage.